What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to the Tea Party. Yes, indeed, the Tea Party fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Bruce Nadeau and Vampros Mortimer. They both want to see me react to this song by the Tea Party called The Bazaar. Now, have I heard this song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. This song does not resonate with me. It does not ring any bells. However, there's always a chance I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, I've heard this. I know I've heard this before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by The Tea Party, okay? And the video has 10,772 views. Yeah, it'll get you there. It made it. It made it, so yeah, it'll get you there. The last reaction I did to The Tea Party, I loved it, man. What was the name of the song? Hold on, I can look it up. Wait. I have it on my phone, so I can actually look it up. Hold on. Let's see. Search The Tea Party. There it is. Army Ants. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, Army Ants. That was a great song. I loved that song. What was the score I gave it? I know it was like in the mid-8s. It was like 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, somewhere there. It was like in the mid-8s. That was by far my favorite song by the Tea Party. I'm really hoping that we continue on this vein. I really do. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a song that in a similar vein and a similar style. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Bazaar remastered. I mean, this is the link they gave me. It says the Tea Party right here, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right place. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Swimming up the road trees, beneath its depths forgotten streams, above the city of the evening star, behind its walls the grand bazaar, as she walks through its endless maze, cursing those who mistrust her ways. Please my friend, no matter what she sees, tell my love I'll come back to me.
That's really interesting. The bass player and the guitar player have kind of switched roles in the verse. The bass player was following the melodic line with the lead vocalist. They were like in unison, while the guitar was holding down the single chord and locking in with the drummer. You don't hear that very often. I mean, it's not the first time I've heard it, but it's unusual. It's not very commonplace. Not that I'm disagreeing with it. Not that I'm disapproving of it. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's unusual. It's really unusual. I dig it. It's a little weird, but give me some time. I'm sure I'll get used to it. It's got kind of that Middle Eastern type of feel to it, that usage of the flat 2 and the major 3 to the 4, back to the major 3, down to the flat 2 to the 1 to the resolve, that Hindu type of scale. Really cool. Really cool. I dig the feel of it. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's keep going. I got more to say, but let's keep going for right now.
Please my friend, no matter what she sees, tell my love will come back to me. Doorways spilling on the somber light, casting shadows that will brave the night. Along the alleys of a ruling fears, walk the visions that'll cause her tears. Lying still as she wills her glance, through the eyes of a charmer's trance. Please my friend, no matter what she sees, tell my love will come back to me.
Double time steal, Bernard. Hey! Nice switch up to it. Man, I almost missed it. They switched up to a double time feel there. In the drumming. It's all in the drumming. I almost missed it. It was that smooth. The transition was so seamless, I almost missed it. That was nice. It was very welcome too. It's got a good groove. It's got a great groove. I like how they're coming in on the upbeat of 1 and making the upbeat of 1 the actual beginning of the chordal phrase. It makes it sound like it almost makes it sound like it's in 7/8. Almost, but it's not. It's in 4/4. It's just because they're starting the actual chordal progression on the upbeat of 1 as opposed to the downbeat of 1, it makes it's deceiving the ears. It's throwing the ears off and going, oh, that's 1. No, that's not 1. That's the and of 1. So that's cool. It's unusual, not terribly unusual. I've heard a lot of other bands do stuff like that before, but it's not something that's commonplace. So I dug that. I absolutely dug that. I am digging the song. I am digging it. Am I digging it as much as Army Ants? Not yet. I mean, we're about halfway through the song. A lot can happen still. But as it stands right now, Army Ants is still my favorite. But this is good. This is good. So let's see where this goes. Beneath its depths, forgotten streams, above the city of the evening star, behind its walls, the grand bazaar, as she walks through its endless maze, cursing those. Nice transition in that middle section. I guess you could call that a bridge, for lack of a better word, or maybe a breakdown. I look at it more as a bridge. Switching to 6/4, like they had it in the beginning, that was really good. Really good. I know a lot of people are probably, a lot of people who aren't so accustomed to music theory, they hear me say things like downbeats and upbeats, and they get a little confused. I'm going to show you a trick that I learned, and I use this when I teach my students. When you're talking about downbeats versus upbeats, think of okay, you all know how to clap, right? You all know how to, clap beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your quarter notes, right? 4 quarter notes in a measure. That's what gets you your 4/4 time. So instead of clapping like this, flip it horizontally. Now clap, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the claps, you're clapping down, right? That's your downbeat. Now imagine you're doing the clapping and there's a very low ceiling. And every time you bring your hand up, you're going to hit the ceiling. That's the upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. There you go. That's how I explain it to my students. And you would not believe how many times I've seen those light bulbs go in the kids' eyes. You see their eyes get wide and they're like, oh, that's upbeats. Yeah, that's upbeats. So yeah, just remember, for those of you that would like to learn a little theory, here you go. Downbeats go down, upbeats go up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, just remember that. They're putting a lot of accents on the ands. They're ending the phrases on for and beginning the next phrase on the and of one with those accents. And that's very important. If you're gonna do that, you better accent those upbeats. Otherwise, it's a very good possibility they could get lost. So, great use of accents, great use of transitioning from phrase to phrase through the use of the upbeats of the last beat and the first beat of the next phrase. Really nice, really smart. I think this song's starting to grow on me. I think it is. I think it is. Between the Middle Eastern theme and the scale progression and the chordal progression, the use of the upbeats, it is starting to grow on me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this. Let's keep going.
Trust and ways. Please love her no matter what she sees. Tell my love will come back to me.
There's that double time feel again. On that double time feel. That was cool. That was very cool. I still think I like Army Ants more, but I think this might be my new second favorite from the Tea Party. Let me think about it. And I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Tea Party with The Bazaar. This was a request from Bruce Nadeau and Vampros Mortimer. Okay, I have a score. I'm going to tell you what the score is, and I will tell you how I got to that score and why I'm giving it that score in 5 minutes or less. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, there's a lot to talk about here, actually. I'm going to go on record right now, and I'm going to say that this is my second favorite song from the Tea Party. I'm going to make it official. I really enjoyed that. I really did. I think it's a great song. Do I think it's better than Army Ants? No, I still like Army Ants better, but there's a lot of good things happening in this song. That Middle Eastern theme, that scale that they're using, that Hindu / gypsy scale, whatever, or gypsum scale, whatever you want to call it. That 1 to flat 2, major 3, 4, back down to major 3, flat 2, 1. I love that scale. I really do. that notational progression. It's always been a favorite of mine. Always. There's a song from Merciful Fate called The Mad Arab. The entire song is pretty much structured around that scale. Love it. That's one of my favorite songs from Merciful Fate. So I can definitely appreciate that. The songwriting on this was really good. The usage of transitioning in the middle and in the bridge to 6/4 to kind of break it up and, you know, kind of throw that wrench out there and, you know, hear it clang and it gets everybody's attention like, whoa, what was that, you know? Or when you're in the restaurant and you hear that dish fall and hit the ground and everybody looks, whoa, what was that? Same thing here. You know, it's that 6/4 kind of caught everyone's attention. It was an attention getter.
That's an attention getter.
That was really good. Smart use of that. The tones from the instruments on this, they were really good. If I'm being honest, I think they could have been a little cleaner, just a little bit cleaner in the mix. But I mean, it wasn't so overly done that it was displeasing. It was in places it did sound a little congested and a little muddy, if I'm being honest. The bass, and in particular, listen, I love distortion on the bass when it's done right. This was not done badly. Okay, I want to be very clear. The distortion on this bass was not mixed poorly. It was not done badly. It was a little tiny bit overdriven, in my opinion. I think it could have been a little less fuzz and maybe a little more bite, a little more high end to give it a little more of an attack. I think that might have been a lot more effective. But that's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth, okay? I loved the fact that the guitar player and the bass player switched roles during the verses, and the bass player followed in unison the vocalist's vocal melodic line, while the guitar player stayed back in pocket, strumming chords, locking in with the drummer. Not the first time I've heard a band do that, but it's very unusual. It's not commonplace, so that was a nice surprise. That was really cool to hear. Vocally, it was good. What he was doing vocally, his singing style fit this song. Was it super impressive? No. Was it mind-blowing? No. Was it like super clean and, you know, super in key and super in tune? No. But what he was doing fit the context of the song. If he had sang super clean, if he had sang, you know, with perfect pitch, if he had sang drop jaw, open throat, fully supported, operatic style, would it have fit the song? No, it would not. You might as well, seriously, you might as well at this point put a leotard on an ox and have it go out there and dance, you know, and do Swan Lake. Good luck. It's gonna look like a hot mess. So his singing style was perfectly fine with this. Everything about the song sounded really good. And to be honest with you, it was a great tune. It really was. Like I said, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I do believe this is my second favorite song by them. Now, as far as the score goes, I gave it an 8.2. I don't know if that's the second highest score I have given them. I know I gave Army Ants, I know I gave it in the mid 8s. I know I did. I'm hoping this is second place. I don't remember, if I'm being honest with you. I've done like 3 or 4 reactions now to the Tea Party, and I'm hoping this is the second highest score because it deserves it. It really does. So, 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.